Well, Fabian Marcano from Daily Flash Latino joins us now for our relationship refresh. Fabian, welcome back.
Hey, guys.
You.
I'm not used to being in the middle, but it feels very intimate.
You were in the middle today.
I love it. Relationships is about being in the middle. Well, and with the massive service outage that we had recently, you guys had that, right?
Oh, yeah.
It brought this topic to my head. How would people in the world today react if they didn't have service specifically for the single people out there to meet others? How would they do that today?
Well, yeah. The whole thing was you always went to the supermarket, and that seemed like that was a good place because you can kind of tell about a person, like what's in their shopping cart.
Produce section.
The produce section. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
The produce section.
But no, it's true because they're eating healthy,
thing,
right?
okay.
Yeah. And if they're feeling the melons too much, then you worry maybe there's something going on.
Okay, so like I was thinking maybe like a library was the thing back in the day.
that'd be kinda alright, yeah.
You know, school maybe, universities and stuff like that, maybe, possibly, no?
Well, the only thing I'd say about a library is you have to talk kind of slow. And it sounds really creepy. It's like, so what's your name?
Yeah, that would kind of be, yeah.
I still think though work is probably the #1 place to meet people because it's a coworker, you're kind of familiar with them. I know that the dating rules at certain kinds of workplaces vary, but that seems to be one of the more authentic places to meet, and through friends too.
You usually see somebody and they're as close to their natural element as they possibly can at work generally.
Yeah.
You
The
can see
best
how
and
they
worst.
handle stuff, right?
Yeah.
I've heard recently about, work wives and work husbands. That's a new thing I've heard about.
Yeah, well, Jackson and I, 20 years together. So.
Hey, but check this out. A recent survey from Pew Research discovered that 74% of adult users in the internet who report that the internet had an impact on their marriage or partnership say that the impact was positive.
Okay.
Still, 20% said mostly was negative, and 4% said it was both good and bad. On the other hand, 41% of those 18 to 29-year-olds in serious relationships have felt closer to their partner because of internet or text message conversations.
I think text message is really valuable because, I don't like talking on the phone, but if I just want to let my wife, she's across the country right now, if I just want to let her know I'm thinking of her, a text message is great. I can just send it and then she can read it wherever she wants. So I could see how texting would help.
However, the text messages early on in the relationship are far different than when you're
very
5
good
years
point.
into the relationship.
Yes,
Very good point.
that's very
And some things get lost in translation too.
Yes,
Like you could read thing one way and it's like, no, I didn't mean it like that at all.
Very
Yeah.
true, and the tone is different
Tone,
too.
right.
When you text something, I mean, you don't really know how they feel or what they're actually trying to tell you. That's why I think it made an advancement, like you said. It kind of pushed into the future, I guess, with the text message. You can quickly text somebody, tell them exactly how you feel, or tell them what you want to say. But I feel like it actually kind of made us draw back a little bit because now we don't want to talk on the phone.
That's true. Well, I just said, I
I
don't
hear
like
a
talking.
voice.
Right, yeah.
But FaceTime's a thing now.
Not only that, your phone also tells you where you're at. So if you're somewhere you're not supposed to be.
Location services.
I can see that being
that
a
in
problem
mind.
too.
And the eggplant in the produce department is a whole new meaning. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Fabian, for rehashing for us. If you want to check out Daily Flash Latino, go to dailyflashlatino.com. Check your local listings and times.